Good morning, graduates, educators, and family and friends. The speech I'm about to give is a serious, no-nonsense speech where I will explain to you what it takes to be an islander on this fine peninsula of ours. I know you've all been welcome to the class of 2015's graduation, but I would officially like to welcome you all to Bull Island Boot Camp. Firstly, here at boot camp, we have a strict uniform. I expect each and every one of you to own camo. Whether it's a camo hat, camo jacket, camo bow tie, or camo pants, you will wear camo on the Bull Island. This is especially important when the Pocosin vs. Tab football game comes around every fall. You will also need to comply with uniform changes. The prestigious group, called the student section, will arrange these adjustments. On game days, you will be required to purchase war paint, baby powder, and of course the uniform includes the proper playing of a vuvuzela. Next, you will need to know how to swim. You will need this skill when jumping off boats or docks into the Pocosin River. At boot camp, we test your skills by letting you fly off your wakeboard and having your friends not see you fall, leaving you in the middle of the river. Most of the time, the water will be shallow enough that you can sink your toes into the mud beneath, or you'll be held afloat by a canoe that's slowly being paddled out to Heidi's Point, but learn how to swim. A major equipment necessity is a camera. This camera will be used to take pictures of the most gorgeous sunsets in the world. When the sky looks like it's on fire, or when the sun is slowly sinking under a purple horizon, you'll want to capture that moment. This camera, though, will also never do that sunset justice. Now, this next requirement is a big one. If you're going to be a Bull Islander, you have to learn the touchdown chant. You'll have plenty of time to learn that chant because, frankly, we say it a lot. As back-to-back four-time champions, no other year will be able to excel at this next obligation like the class of 2015. Hanging paper on the wall may seem like a simple task, but here at boot camp, we take it extremely seriously. The normal hallways of Pocosin High School have to be transformed into a whole different world, where island music plays, aliens and zombies roam the cafeteria, and where Scott Porter is winning a Grammy. Our Bull Island boot camp may seem very strict, but listening to and loving music is actually another essential aspect of graduating. You're required to spend at least one night of your life swing dancing to Johnny Cash. Having a band in your class is also important. I mean, the whole school year we're just waiting on May, and when summer rolls around, we're dreading for September, so you need to spend some time listening to good old cover bands from middle school. Music is incredibly important to us here in the Bull Island. I guess it's, as Hank would say, a family tradition. The sergeants here, also known as our teachers, are of extremely high quality. Miss Brooks will teach you how to solve problems like the rate at which rainwater flows into a drain pipe is modeled by the function R. If the pipe is partially blocked and the rate at which water flows out is modeled by the function D, how many cubic feet of rainwater flow into the pipe during the 8-hour time interval? So thank you. The Bowdens taught us that high school sweethearts actually do exist, and Mr. Gilmore showed us that senioritis can impact anyone of any age. Our sergeants can be strict at times. You better not talk badly about Virginia Tech in front of Mr. Duty, and Miss Osborne gets very mad when you use the word very. Here at boot camp, we value teamwork. This teamwork is mostly used when collecting kindling or firewood for bonfires. A lot of work goes into making the perfect bonfire. You need Nicole's field. You need bug spray. Well, pretty much you need bug spray all the time. And if you don't have matches, you need Chris Baker. Teamwork is also put to the test in band. Marching in a straight line is actually much harder than you think. You have to use teamwork when telling others to guide, and when trying not to ignore everyone telling you to guide. Teamwork is even used when the whole band collectively annoys Mr. Sproul, or does a flash mob in front of the Cinderella Castle on spring trip. Having a great sense of direction is another necessity in the Bull Island. Not only is our city massive, with almost 3 main roads, our school is absolutely huge as well. If you do not have a great sense of direction, you can make up for it with confidence when telling your teacher you're in the completely wrong class. Sorry again, Ms. Bennett, for disrupting your freshman class. Now, do not be discouraged when going through your time here at boot camp. It will be tough, and there will be talented people all around you. Some may be computer geniuses. Some may be ranked nationally in sailing. I mean, Alyssa can throw a baton 20 feet in the air, do a cartwheel, and still catch it, while the rest of us struggle to twirl our pencils. You may not know it, but Tuan could beat you in a rap battle after also beating you in a tennis match and a chess tournament. No matter how hard you try, Dante is the best at singing Taylor Swift and Hannah Montana. And Liz Kincaid is probably stronger than you. And come on, Joyce. Need I say more? The rest of us normal people get by on our simple tasks such as the ability to play pickleball in gym class, which here at boot camp we take super seriously. Lastly, to graduate Bull Island boot camp, you need to have the biggest heart in the world. Here in Pocosin, we have pride in each other and our beautiful city. You will feel love for your classmates, unlike any other love. And when a fellow classmate and Bull Islander leaves too soon, you will feel torn and hurt. We're all family, all 180 of us. Most grew up together, going through 12 years of schooling here. As I stand before my peers today, I see why I'll miss this place so much. I see Skylar Flynn, the person who I sat by on the way to my very first day of kindergarten. I see my first crush, but that's still a secret. I see my best friends, the ones who have laughed with me for 12 years and stayed with me through my awkward stage and my never brushed my hair stage. I see memories of dancing on boat docks while watching the evening sun go down, memories of our boys running out onto the football field, making the tune of the T-Believe ring in my head. In a few moments, we are going to add on to that long list of memories we've made together. We made it out of Bull Island boot camp, and we are moving on to other parts in our lives, where we will be held to new standards. It might not be acceptable to swim in every body of water we see or say y'all in every sentence, but it was ingrained into our memory. No matter where we go or what we do, we'll always remember our times here and all the requirements we had to meet to graduate from Bull Island Boot Camp.